describe that performance, Michael?
It wasn't too well, but the most important thing, I won my game, and I know it wasn't the best, but I think today my doubles was my key. I didn't really feel well all day. Also this afternoon I had a lot of headache, so yeah, but with a head like this you can have a lot of headache, so yeah, one of them things you have to handle. Maybe a little bit too much pressure on myself. It wasn't my day, to be fair.
You've had an operation recently, how was the wrist?
I can't really complain too much about that, to be fair. Tournaments like this are more suitable for me because you play one night, you got a day off. If you're going to play the Pro Tours, you play so many games, so many hours on one day. It's more, that's not suitable yet, but yeah, I did it right. I did enough. I won my game, and that's the only thing that counts.
Was it tough out there tonight?
It was really tough, but tough games you have to win as well.
And what was the atmosphere like?
Atmosphere was absolutely phenomenal. Of course, then they were cheering for him, then for me, and that's how it is. That's how darts should be. And today, yeah, it was phenomenal. With the crowd and everything. The heat is turning up a little bit. That's the only downside. But we got all the same problem, and that's one. Yeah, you can't do anything against it.
Job done, you're in the second round.
Exactly. That's the only thing that counts for me at the moment. But you want to be nice, the showboating. You want to do something really good. But maybe this brings me more further in the tournament. So it means I'm not there yet, but there's still a lot to go for.
All the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Michael, congratulations on the results. And like you said, performance not what you wanted. Do you regret maybe not playing in a couple of those Pro Tours just to get a little bit of match practice?
I wasn't ready for the Pro Tours yet. 2 long days for me. That's why I went on holiday. I didn't play at all because I know in my practice when I play a lot, when I practice a lot, it starts to get a little bit itchy here and there. But tournaments like this are more suitable because you practice, you prepare yourself for the game, and then you got a day off again. You know what I mean? That's going to happen. Yeah, most of the week. So the most important thing, I won my game, and yeah, that's the thing I'm happy about. Not the way really how I play, but yeah, win is a win.
Just touching on what you said there about the long days at the Pro Tour, but you get a day off. In the latter stages of this tournament, you may have to play back-to-back very long games with the format. Is that a concern if you get that far?
No, it's not a concern. We are 2 weeks ahead of last time the first Pro Tour started, so it's different again, and I feel good. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing in this tournament. But you still have to do it game after game, and the only thing I have to focus on myself on the Tuesday night game against Joe Cullen, and I'm looking forward to that one.
Speaking of that game against Joe Cullen, obviously he was in here earlier, repeated the Premier League final, and he said that you FaceTimed him the day after the Premier League just to make sure, just make sure he was alright.
Nah, we get on quite right, so I phoned him the day after because he's a nice bloke, simple.
The operation that you've had, has this been like the toughest period of your career? Not in terms of form, but just obviously surgery is a big thing for any sportsman.
It was a big risk for me, of course. That's why also the day before the Premier League final I slept 2 nights so badly. I can't really describe that, but that's also part of, I didn't have a choice, you know what I mean? I had to do it, otherwise I could have permanently damage on my wrist, and you don't want to cause that for yourself.
Michael, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Michael, what were your own expectations coming into the tournament after that time off?
Winning. But I'm still in the tournament, so that's a good thing. I was winning.
Do you still expect to be playing at top form though, even with it?
Yeah, but of course you need to settle yourself down a little bit, but Michael on 90% can still beat everyone. That's the thing, you know what I mean? I always expect a lot of myself, and that's also probably my biggest danger.
Do you think Joe will be looking for a bit of revenge for the Premier League?
Yeah, probably he does, but yeah. Come on, Joe. Let it come. No, Joe is a good guy, phenomenal player. I think he played alright today, but yeah, in 2 days' time it's a totally different evening.
In terms of Adrian, do you think he can get back to the heights he hit sort of 10 years ago?
With this couple, I keep saying this, and I told him the same right in his face. With his ability and with his talent, he should have won so much more. But he's too relaxed sometimes, and that's probably his biggest danger. You're welcome.
Michael, with the operation, was there any worry from yourself that you may not be able to get back to your best after the operation?
Of course, there's always a danger. That's the risk you're taking at the moment. But I didn't have an option, so I had to put all my confidence in the doctor's hands, and I did that. So and I think it turned out quite alright. Of course, I'm not there where I want to yet, but yeah, that will happen really soon.
Have you had to alter your practice?
Sorry?
Have you had to alter your practice routines at all?
Yeah, of course, but they will get back soon. After this, we go, of course, 3 weeks to Australia and New Zealand, and I got more time to work on my game, and I'm looking forward to that period as well.